Kelly, Eleanor, my darling, Alexa off. Guys, I am so sorry I'm late. Thank you, Totty. Thank you, Shan. Who sent me this lovely coffee? Thank you, Skate. Are some of you changing your names, guys? Because I recognise the profile pictures, but the names look different. Guys, I ain't gonna lie, sorry I'm late. We didn't get back from the hospital till late last night. Thank you, little Sam, darling. Puppy Lassie moderators, please get pinning people. So basically, because my daughter works, you know, she works full time, and thank you, my toxic Dan. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, my darling. Frangelico FYP clips. Moderators, can you pin Dan, please? And everybody that's sending me all the gifts, just pin everybody. So, last night we didn't get out of the hospital till really late. I think it was about 10 o'clock. So, my daughter, because she works full time and she can't get any time off work, my youngest daughter, it's been really hard to get her a doctor's appointment because the appointments are only 8:30 until 4 o'clock. Thank you, my darling. I love you too, little Ames. I love you too, darling. Arlene, thank you. See you, toxic there. So just let me explain. So anyway, the hospital, they wanted to do bloods, and she had an ECG and a chest x-ray and everything, because she's been really poorly the last couple of weeks. She's come out in this rash, and like when she itches it all bruises and bleeds and everything, and it was all down her legs and everything, guys, and you know, a colour's gone out of her face and everything. And you know, when you like, thank you, PJ, just as a mom, you know, you like really worried, don't you, thinking, oh my god. And you know, you get on Google and you assume the worst. You always read the worst thing. Anyway, so they did all the checks at the hospital, and she's got a clean bill of health. So that was why I was out yesterday, and you know, we got in late last night. So yeah, I'm really happy about that, and it's such a relief, not only you know, for her, for me as well, because you know, when your kids are poorly, thank you, everybody. You know, it affects you a little, well, it affects you a lot, really, doesn't it? Anyway, so I'm really tired. And on top of that, we had Tilly as well. So yeah, Tilly pulled a fast one yesterday, because I was like, you know, at the hospital with Si. Usually she stays on a Tuesday night, and I said, Till, you're not staying tonight because I'm at the hospital with Auntie Si. Okay, Nanny. And anyway, there was a miscommunication between me and Simon. Basically, I forgot to tell him that she couldn't sleep because I've got to go with Si. And anyway, she pulled a fast one while I was at the hospital. She went, Grandad, Nanny said I'm staying tonight. So, yes, the little devil. So, yeah, she pulled a fast one. She ended up staying, and Mum got stranded at work. Because Simon never picked, you know, my mum up. So, Kitana was stranded for, half an hour waiting for her pickup. So, it was just a mad day yesterday. And anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you all of this, but it makes sense why I'm late this morning. Because I'm just, like, really tired. And, Pearl's Live, it kicked off in Pearl's Live, and obviously I was in there, and I got in the box and, you know, put my 50p's worth in. Do you know what I mean, guys? So I apologise for the lateness. We got there in the end. It was really long-winded, but we got there in the end, didn't we? Morning, Nadia. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for all of that. I'm just venting. I'm really venting today. Yeah, so apologies for the lateness. I love you too, Jade and Marie. Thank you, Nadia. And then I thought, shall I just take the day off because I'm so tired? And then I thought, no, I'm not taking the day off because people think I'm running now. Do you know what I mean? So I thought I'd just come on live for a couple of hours and play a few things and, you know, have a few opinions, whether you want to hear them or not. Thank you, FYP Faye. Sorry, your fave FYP, Lucy J. Thank you, my darling. Stevie, I'm loving all these glasses. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. So it's all been cracking off. And you know, the worst thing about it was when I was at the hospital, I couldn't get a signal. The only time I could get a signal is when I come outside. But I couldn't leave my daughter, do you know what I mean? And it was kicking off here, there and everywhere. And I never seen a majority of it until this morning, and that's the truth. Thank you, Stevie, Carol, Courtney. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, thank you, Sammy. So it's been an eventful 24 hours, hasn't it? Oh, Cows, thank you, my darling. Cows, I love that. Thank you very much, Vince. Make it rain on me, darling. Thank you, Vince. Big up for the money gun. I'm getting spoiled this morning. Thank you, guys. Drama Cath FYP, good morning. Morning, Claire. So guys, we'll get on with the FYP. Obviously, we've got a lot to speak about today. I've got a lot to say as usual. Thank you, Claire. Sammy B, thank you, darling. I'll be able to talk in a minute. Everyone sent me all these lovely gifts. I've got a bit to say. And we'll open the boxes, but when I do open boxes, guys, I don't want it to, you know, become a hate live. Thank you, Gary and Carol. Thank you, everybody. I just want you to come in and really have your opinions. You know, if you want to tell me about myself, that's perfectly fine. Savage Stitch, my darling, thank you very much for that beautiful gift. Thank you, Savage Stitch. So yes, a big love, everybody, right back. Vince, Crazy San, thank you very much. And we'll get up to 150k, guys, and then we'll get on with the FYP. And I really want to hear from you today, more than anything. I want to hear about your opinions, how you're feeling, whether you are Team Cool, Team Evils, Team Zach, Team this person, that person. The boxes are open to everybody. Okay, I want to try and keep it as fair as I can, and I really don't want an echo chamber in here, guys. Thank you, Mother Glass. Thank you, darling. We need to be Angie on the board. You know, guys, I don't care about popular today. I really don't. I just like, do you know when you're just over it today? Like, usually I'm buzzing and I want to get up the popular, but today... Savage Stitch, thank you, my darling. Savage Stitch, what are you spoiling me for? I appreciate it, thank you. Trishy, Tam, mods, can you pin my Savage Stitch, please? I know you care, I know you care, guys. How am I feeling? I'm just tired, you know. Thank you, guys. I'm just tired, like, it's just continuous, like, shit in it, you know, and, like... shit that I've had involvement into. Like, as much as people say, oh, Miss Red thinks she's innocent, I really don't think I'm innocent because I know I'm not. And it's just like, it's like Groundhog Day, innit? Like, you never get you have a good week and then the next week it's shit, and because people want to weaponise your mistakes against you. Do you know what I mean? And it drags up all of this stuff again, and, you know, people are fucking mental health's affected, people are affected, and, you know, you've got communities going at each other, and I genuinely don't like all this, guys. I never wanted any of this. I was quite happy to own my shit, apologise. I know I did wrong. I cannot hold my hands up enough and say what I did was wrong. Like, what do you want from me? Do you want blood? Do you want a kidney? Do you want you know, an animal sacrifice? You know, hello, Dairyman. Thank you, Ali. What else can I do apart from apologise? But every so often, when a creator's got to be in the bonnet about me, they drag the same stuff up again. And it's not even something that's happened to them. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Miss P. Thank you, Karen. We're talking about the Zach situation, basically. And, you know, my community, you people that watch me day in, day out, you can't be gaslit because you know the truth. And you don't back me just because it's me. I would like to think that my community have their own minds. I don't sit here and I don't dig him out. I don't dig him out. I'll have a clap back if I see something on the FYP. I can count on my hands how many clapbacks I've had. But I don't do it. I don't sit there cam-2ing him. I don't sit there poking the bear. You know? And people who would call, you know, you would call us the clique, we're not out to bring anybody down. You know, we just want to defend ourselves and put our side out and things like that. That's all. People are going at you. You want the right to go back. But you have to look at who's come to, you know, who's poking the bear, you know. And I can hold my hands up and say it ain't me. Whatever opinions I've got offline, you know, that's what I've got offline, you know. I could come on here all day and rant and rave and call this person and see you next Tuesday, but I don't. I'll have a rant offline. I don't do it online because I don't want to put it on my community. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, just me. But people don't want peace. It doesn't benefit anybody to have peace on this app. They need the drama 24/7. They need somebody to go at. They need somebody to be a victim. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Leanne. Yeah, because it pays. Do you know what I mean? I've been guilty of it myself. I can tell you now. You know, thank you, Lily, my darling. Love you, Lily. I know if I'm going at a certain creator and I'm going back at, you know, Delusive Angie, you know, we all know what works. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to do that. I just want to do my thing. Come off. And fucking get on with my life. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm sick of is somebody's mental health is more important than everybody else's mental health. That is what I don't like. Everybody's mental health matters, not just one person's, you know. Nobody, apart from my community and my friends, right, give a shit about me last year. And I was dragged. I had the worst hate campaign you've ever seen on TikTok. Tens of thousands of people watching it all. You know, creators going in at me, fucking takedowns on my numbers and things like that. But I don't want to keep on fucking dwelling in the past. But it was horrendous last year. Nobody cared about my mental health apart from you guys who support me and my friends. Nobody cared. I had everybody going at me. Everybody. The thing is, right, we can't sit here and do the most, poke people, participate in toxicity, and then cry mental health. Yes, the app does affect you and it gets to you and, you know, your mental health suffers off the back of it. But you can't continuously keep digging at people and not expect a reaction. But I genuinely want to move on from last year. I've had conversations with Zach on the phone. I can show you them all now. Messages, you know. I was happy to move on. I didn't want to be stuck there. But I'm never going to be able to get out of it. I'm never going to be able to, you know, move on from it. Because people don't want it to happen. Do you know what I mean? Nobody's hands are clean. Nobody's hands are clean. Thank you, Granny Mo. Someone just said, I think Luke stirred the pot, though. No, he didn't stir the pot. He didn't stir the pot. Luke's not sat there every day weaponising what I did last year. He's not doing that. Every time that is brought up, every time that is mentioned on a platform like, you know, Canadian Angie, digging in the past, showing it, Fact Freaks, mic drop, this all brings it up. Delusive Angie sat there, what do you do to that? Da, 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 da. That brings it up. Luke hasn't done that. It's people using situations to point score. That does it. Do you know what I mean, guys? Right, let me get a My Fair Blue, everybody. Carry on tapping the screen, please. One minute, everyone. Please take no notice of the outfit. I got dressed in the dark today. Just in the dark. Oh dear. Yeah, we do welcome all opinions in this room. Like, as long as, you know, you're cute with it. Even if you want to come in a box and say, Miss Red, I don't agree with what you're saying. Miss Red, I think what you did was terrible. I'd say okay and I'd listen to you, but it's the approach. Do you know what I mean? Coming screaming and shouting. How's this turned on you? I don't think anything has turned on me. Thank you, Frothy Coffee, darling. I don't think it has turned on me because, you know, the only people that will turn this on me is people that don't like me, and I don't care about them people. I only care about you and, you know, my friends and people that support me. You know? I only care what you think. Thank you, Dee Dee and Dorothy. Thank you. No, we get blocked if your room does. No, we get blocked if your room doesn't agree. You don't, Casey Jane. You don't. You don't get blocked for disagreeing. It doesn't happen. I'm sorry. There you are, couldn't find you. You get muted for just... I mute people if you're pissing me off in the comments. You know? But you're allowed to have your say in here. Whatever you want to say in the comment section, just keep it cute. It's giving come up and see me sometime, absolutely. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, darling. I think you're more likely to get blocked in other lives. Go and have your opinion in Canadian Angies. Or, actually, Delusive Angie really don't block people in a live. Unless you say you love me. Thank you, everybody, for the love. Thank you. Yeah, you get muted if you're disrespectful. It's a different thing, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? How many people have been misread? So I've seen someone get blocked on a screen recording for saying, oh, I love misread's eyebrows. Thank you, Kirsty. Dee Dee, your finger must be hurting. Oh dear. How many of you guys are blocked from the Delusive one? Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Chubby Chops. Oh, I love that, Chubby Chops. Thank you. Yeah, you just stay here, don't you? Or, you know, once I'm off, you go somewhere else. Oh, TikTok, it's a funny place, isn't it? Yeah, just don't be disrespectful in here, that's all. You know, whether you're evil, Zeo, cool, just keep it cute. I know that you love your creators, but, you know, Babe Angies have blocked me. Well, there you go, you see, they're a tag team at the minute, aren't they, the Angies? No point in blocking because she changes accounts weekly. I might actually go on a mass unblock. I've probably got them, you know, probably one of the highest block lists ever. I might go on a mass unblock. I might do that. Thank you, everybody. Alex, are you causing trouble in the comment section? Thank you, Mickey. Wherever there's Alex, there's chaos. Justice for Barbara? Absolutely not. She's not getting unblocked. Barbara can piss off. Absolutely not. Piss off, Barbara. I'll forever have beef with Barbara. Oh dear. One minute, guys. And can I just say something as well, right? We'll just get this out there. Who the fuck's Barbara? Exactly. Nobody on God's green earth controls me. And I just want to put this out there. I'm not defending people. I'm not undermining people's opinions, right? I'm the people's, you fucking ain't the people's Princess Barbara. Nobody controls me or my narrative, my thought process on situations, right? People can, you know, give me advice and I'll happily listen, but whether I take it is another story. And usually I don't take advice. Some of the closest people around me that have been and gone and you know, are still here will tell you I do not listen. I don't take in information. You can sit and literally speak to me for an hour. I take nothing in. I'd always do my own thing. Always. You know? Nobody's controlling me, guys. I just want to put that out there. Nobody. Birdie, how long have me and you been friends? Do I ever listen? I do my own thing. Like, I'm as people would paint me out to be a silly, you know, a silly person, but I ain't. I've got eyes and I've got ears, and I always make my own judgments. Do you know what I mean? Everything I do is from my own mouth and my own thought process. I am not being controlled. Nobody's telling me what to do, who to be friends with. I will be friends with whoever I want to be friends with. I don't want to pick sides when my friends fall out because I love you all. Some of you may hear more from me than others. Do you know what I mean? I've got a few people who I speak to more than other people because they're willing to listen to me moan or they know how to deal with me. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to take sides when friends fall out. I want you all. I want to be greedy. But nobody's controlling me. Just want to put that out there. You know, in the past, right, guys, I've picked sides and I've, you know, disregarded this person. Lies, you do as you're told. No, I don't, Alex. Do I listen to anything you say? Do I come on here and speak your opinions when we have a conversation? I do me. Do you listen to anything I say? You do you. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Donna. Just want to put that out there. Yes, let's out the messages, imagine. Thank you, Tracy. Hello, Solly. Morning, Ash. First time listening to you, Miss Red. Well, Leah, hopefully, you know, you're not due a nap. You're not due a nap, darling. Thank you, Smithy. It'll become a Canadian Angela if everyone falls asleep in it. Do you know what I mean? Oh dear. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Smithy. Now I've got that off my chest. I want to beat Delusive Angie on the popular. Even though I'm super late this morning because I got super involved in the drama. I had to jump in that box. I do want to beat Delusive Angie now. Hello, Cockapoo.
Hi, love. Just quickly, people have asked me to just do a safety check on you. Is Luke making you say this?
Look, you know as well as everybody else. Look, I'm not being controlled. Nobody's telling me what to do.
God, I wish.
Like, I don't listen. This is why I get into the trouble that I get into because I don't listen to anybody.
It's not that you don't listen. It's basically you take a little bit of input, you ask for an opinion, and then basically you've been doing this longer than anyone. You are the OG of the FYP.
Do you know what, right? If I listen to you, I listen to Alex, listen to Luke, listen to Corey, listen to Miss J, listen to everybody, I would have fucking smashed this app.
You wouldn't have
give me amazing advice.
You'd have come with our opinions, not your own.
I would have smashed this app. I'd be top fucking dog. I'd be number one on the dailies because everybody gives me amazing advice, but I just do my own thing. It's
good. Keep doing you.
Yeah.
Keep doing you. All right, bye.
Bye. Oh dear. One minute, everyone. Right, so we are, guys, popular number 5. The Delusive Delinquent is 7k ahead. I'm going to do some polls, guys. So if we could vote on the polls, click any face. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. Click any face you want to click. Get them heartmas in. Popular gifts, guys. It goes from a penny upwards. Tap the screen. Leave your comments. Do whatever we can. Let's go. Team Red, assemble. We are coming for you, Delusive Donuts. Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune.
BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Miss Red Show. Yes, this is my opinions and my thought process, nobody else's. Do you know what? I really should start taking advice, actually. I'll probably do a little bit better. Thank you, everybody, for all the gifts, all the heart beers. Let's get into the last 24 hours news, drama on the TikTok place. Thank you, everybody. Big up, Mandy. Thank you, Jelly with the belly. Alexa off. Kev, who's this? Who's this? Kiva. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Kiva. Oh, what's going on here? 1 minute. Right. We're number 3, aren't we? Oh. Take that, Delusive Angie. How long have we been on, guys? We've been on a total of 28 minutes. Oh. Thank you, Fairy Godmother and Sally. Stay affected. Delicious and Jane, everybody else that's come to ring me. All of it. How did you get in? What do you want for breakfast? I'll order you some food. Barbara, you better be nice and pleasant in the comments. Otherwise, you will be blocked. Whenever I see the name Barbara, I am heavily triggered. Thank you. Thank you, Sally. And thank you, everybody. Right, let me get on with this. How do I do it? That's it. 1 minute, profile. I should know how to do this by now, right? So I ain't got my videos in any particular order today because I have got, you know, there's not a lot of videos here. Thank you, LK and way, but each video is it's a long conversation basically. Thank you, everybody. The only thing I'm not up to date with is the drama that kicked off with Devon, Alex and Chippy, because with me, guys, I don't like playing extra long F1P videos because I get bored. I don't like them any longer than 6 minutes, and I couldn't find a video on the F1P that was shorter than 6 minutes because we zone out, right? So if at any point during the F1P anybody wants to jump in the box, popular number 2, thank you, everybody, you want to come in and let me know what happened, I will have my opinion on the situation, but there's not a video short enough to play. Yeah, don't tempt me. Oh, is it that bad? I just didn't have time to listen to it all, guys. I didn't have like an hour to sit and listen to, you know, the whole drama. Right, let's get on with what I've got anyway. So, it's kicking off with Mr. UK TikTok official and his ex Bird, Tanya, girlfriend, bird, partner, whatever, you know, you want to say. I know people have a problem with being called a bird, you know, if you're female, but personally, I don't mind. I've been called worse. Thank you, Frothy Coffee. Right, so trigger warning for the content of these videos. Nevertheless, because it is Mr. UK TikTok official, I will take any opportunity to sit and laugh at his demise because I can't stand the bloke because he called me a trollop. Buckle up, buttercups. Claire, thank you for that trigger warning. Right.
To probably get a message to Kevin if anybody could, because quite frankly I don't want to talk to him. I was told I do have genital warts. I have been given this medication to use for, you can see my name there, and yesterday's date. I have to use this 3 times a day for 3.
Why? Thank you, Mandy. Why, Carol? Why would you come onto social media and admit that you've got genital warts? I don't understand it. It doesn't matter how much I hated an ex-partner. Do you think I'm coming on here and telling you fuckers that I've got the genital warts? Absolutely not. It was bad enough when, you know, somebody outed that I had Farmer Giles. I was absolutely mortified. The shame, let alone genital warts. Oh, please. This is a whole Jerry Springer moment. I cannot cope. You tell me, 3,500 people, would you, no matter how much you hated your partner, come onto this app and let thousands of people know that you've got the warties in the nether regions? Happy face, yes, you would, just to get at that partner. Sad face, you wouldn't. I'm dealing with this shit in private. Do you know what I mean? But you best believe I'm turning up to your yard and I'm knocking on your door and uppercutting you. Do you know what I mean? 20, 24 people would, 25, 20. Really? Well, you're a lot more honest than me, darling. Absolutely never in a month for Sundays.
3 days, and then that should be it treated. I was going to wait to go into it a little bit more on my next vlog with the results, but yeah, it's probably...
She's doing a whole blog on the genital warties. Yes, she's doing a whole blog on the genital warties. I will pass on that one. Thank you very much. Thank you, Stevie.
Important that somebody can pass that on. See you later.
To be honest, Tanya, you have got a fair point there. So thank you. Oh, thank you for the crabby. Oh. You have got a point there, Tanya, because, you know, you are basically, you know, trying to save other women's nether regions or men, or whoever Kev fancies. I don't know. It's up to Kev, innit? But Kev really, really would struggle to get somebody else. So I don't think you've got anything to worry about. You know what I mean? I don't think Kev has got it in him to pull anybody. So I think everybody's going to be safe. He's into men now, is he? See, I heard this. Apparently she's put him off women for life. So now he's, you know, is part of the rainbow community, apparently. Thank you, Totty. This is what I heard. Yes. Big up the LGBT, by the way. I love you all. She's using, what was that? She's using that social media to exactly that. You don't want him, I know you don't. I know this, you don't have to tell me. Anyway, let's listen to the serial spreader of the waters.
On social media, I'm quite, obviously, you know, I'm on social media. She's posted on social media
Thanks, Smithy.
that I'm not allowed around near any children. Like, the thing is, there was false reports made about her granddaughter, which were never obviously investigated because you said they didn't want to. They said no to investigating it. Yes, I'm trying to clarify why she posted.
Look at his face.
Sorry, say that again.
So remember when I spoke to you last?
Yeah.
Remember when I spoke to you
Did
last?
she meet him as a model together before? I think off TikTok, Birdie.
Because when we were assessing, you weren't given, Tanya refused to give us your contact details for us to speak with you. And the same time that we've done with any family,
I don't think he's all water about it, no.
PR for a child, do not have unsupervised stuff with children. And that's as simple as that.
So basically, because Tanya refused to do an investigation.
No, she didn't refuse. She refused. She didn't give to us.
But because she didn't give up you my contact details, you couldn't conduct you couldn't speak to me.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Sean.
You can report her to the police for malicious communication.
Okay.
That's all you can do.
I am really sorry. I spoke the way I did yesterday. The other day, I was really angry after seeing what she posted, and I took it out on obviously the wrong person. I just want to apologise for the way I spoke to you the other day, and I know you're just.
He is the Daily Cock.
You're just doing your best job, and that's it, really. And obviously, Tanya should give you my details, and she never.
Thank you, Strong 3.0. It's very spiteful behaviour, I know.
The thing is, I'm away at the moment.
He's a very spiteful person. Thank you, Sean and Amanda.
2 to 3 months, and they were like.
He's the master of his own disasters.
Thank you. I will do that. Thank you very much. You have a lovely day as well. You have a lovely day. Take care. All right. On social media, I'm quite obviously,
So, Kev's going on about the social service. Obviously, he's a bit bitter because Tanya's come on TikTok and exposed him for the waters. So, he's coming on all beef blazing, really. Barbara, are you beefing people in the comments? Barbara, I'm telling you now, you better behave because you'll be out. Yes. Babs, we got two Barbaras, Babs versus Babs. What was that? All war, no action for Kev. Oh, it's just mortifying, innit? Like grown adults, bringing shit like this to the internet. I can't cope. Oh. And the fact that, I'm speaking about it because the FYP is a little bit dry lately. It doesn't really say a lot for me, really. But like I say, any excuse to have a little pop at Kev, I'm going to take it. There we go. I can't wait to see how Watergate plays out. Right, what have I got next? Have I got any funny videos? What's this?
You know,
I love you
this
guys.
is not a flex. I don't care about
Drama
This man is
dolls.
not
I don't care about your
This man can go and pipe a woman
You just
tomorrow.
be happy
and
together.
It's not
Be happy together. Live your life. Why do you have to prove it?
Just know that
It's
I love
mortifying.
women that are literally trying for kids, yeah?
I don't
See this
understand.
whole
I
man.
really don't understand it.
This
Like,
man
I
tries to
honestly
hold
do
me.
not
It's not
understand
enough.
it.
You're crying out for a woman tomorrow for kids.
I'm not jealous of you in any type of way.
Family makeup.
Can I just say something? What's this woman's name that is beefing Mama Cass? She really reminds me of, do you know Stacey? Do you know Vicky Pollard from Little Britain? Is her name Stacey? Thank you, Sarah. Do you know, I can't find the video. I did tag myself in it the other day, but I've just cleared all the videos and I can't take it. There was a video where she was beefing with Kaz and she lifted her leg up right above her head. Yeah, she was flexing the leg. She was like, well, can you do this? And she literally, you know, her leg touched the ceiling. She reminds me of Vicky Pollard.
They can't do family makeup. That's why you're
You've got to find something to do.
You watching it?
doing the whole thing of
I'm super invested.
Family makeup where? Where are you?
I am Team Kaz though.
Can I respond?
Literally, you might as well take one of my 4 kids out the care system.
Thank you, everybody.
You think I've got 4 kids in the care system? You might as well grab one of them, darling.
Yeah, but never.
You could never. I work.
Guys, respectfully, everyone has
The real life
to choose
husband.
to spit her out. I'm actually trying to.
That's what she does though, isn't it?
Human social services, you
I'm
couldn't
trying to
win.
speak to you.
They would
Because
laugh
there's
at
women
you.
that can't have
I would
kids.
tell them.
That doesn't work.
This connects it. I can't say nothing. It was ask the live. Literally ask the live how to deal with me. I can pull up messages where it asks the live. It asks the live to deal with me. You know what?
Do you have it,
On my
Cockapoo?
kid's life, I've edited it so that the person that sent it to me is not fake because I'm not bad man like that.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place.
So it's Mama Cass, Papa Dean, and this Vicky Pollard, aka Stacey. His sister. Is that the truth? Is it Kip's sister? Thank you, Shelley, darling, for the popular gifts. It is. No, night time. Oh, okay. Explains a lot. I just want to say she makes a perfect TikTok character. Because she just, you know, she comes with all the qualifications that you need for the knit drama side of TikTok. Thank you, Shelley, right? But I will always be Team Kaz. Yes. Drama dolls, that was absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. I absolutely love that. And like I say, Team Kaz all the way. Dean, Stacey, piss off. Right, anyway. So guys, if you want an FYP page and I am playing a video, please comment and the mods will give you a little pin. All right. Not so sure about her boyfriend. Kaz is. I don't think I've seen him, you know. I don't think I've seen him. Right, anyway, guys, let's move on. What is this one? Chelsea Leon, I just want a rich... What does she want? A rich what?
I'm living on benefits, so call me Tanya Leah. Hot tits, get my nails
Morning,
done
Leanne.
every week. My hair extensions on the cheap. I know this scam and that scam.
A rich man.
I'm the lady of the block. Give us a tenner and I'll suck your cock.
Oh!
Here in the morning, about all this
No!
cancel our job seekers. How much do you net? I just want a rich bloke.
Lawyer!
All night long, and kiss me like I'm Jordan, or someone who writes nice songs. A dealer or a rigger, that's my ideal look. He buy me loads of dead nice stuff. I'm living on benefit.
Well, this has again taught me another lesson to watch a video all the way through, because I was in a rush this morning. I didn't watch the video all the way through. We will not have naughty words like that in videos in future, please. Extra animated, thank you very much. My fucking arse nearly fell out when I heard that. Thank you, Kim. Apologies, CLA. That is not very nice that the COCK word was mentioned in that video, and I do not agree with that. Absolutely not. Terrible. Right. So, okay, so we're going to go into the... I'm being serious. We're going to go into the Fact Freak situation. So Fact Freak come on last night. Just let me shrink this a little bit. So Fact Freak come on last night, and I did actually apologise to Fact Freak in the inbox if I made him feel like what I was saying was targeted at him. Obviously it wasn't. Thank you, Pauline, because I'll be quite transparent. Fact Freak just kind of like... I feel Fact Freak put out there what he thought he had to put out there. Do you know what I mean? And I was mad, and I did really dislike him for a long time, but I've moved on from that, and you know, I've got no hate for him now. I moved on from it, and I genuinely mean that, you know. And I think he's a good guy, right? At the end of the day, I was out of order, and you know, he felt like it needed to be hurt. You know, I can't argue with it. You know, am I? At the time, I was fuming, but now I'm 100% over that. Yeah. So anyway, so he wanted to come on last night. He did come on last night, and he's shown his messages between him and Zach, just to prove, obviously, because I said that I was set up. It was, you know, done purposely to bring me down, which I will stand by. That is what I feel is the truth. And he come on last night and showed transparency. Sorry guys, transparency. I can't even pronounce it. He was honest about the messages between him and Zach, basically, and he proved that he had no intentions of, you know, being involved in a mass bring down of me. And that is the only reason, transparency, thank you, that is the only reason why he did what he did. He didn't do it with any malice towards anybody. He didn't do it to cause a hate campaign. He was just putting out there, you know, his truth, the truth that he had no involvement in basically what happened with me. Yeah, and I did apologise to him, and I said, look, I'm sorry that I made you, if I made you feel that you had to do that, but I didn't suspect that you had anything to do with it. Maybe at the time, but not now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so all those going at Fact Freak and saying he's come on, and you know, because I think the ZIve were going mad at him in the comments about mental health and, you know, why are you doing this? He actually didn't do anything. He didn't show anything that would incriminate Zach in any way. He was just clearing his own name. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so we're going to play that. I really just go into these conversations too much, don't I? The comments were wild, and this is the thing, like, you know, he wasn't doing anything. People jumped on it that he was trying to, you know, cause trouble and stir loads of hate, but he wasn't. He was just putting his truth out there, you know. Didn't he do a deep dive on you a while back? Probably so. I've had many people do deep dives, to be honest. Yes.
Fact Freak, a question. So you're bringing out these messages, whatever, and you're showing them. Yeah. Why now? Like, why now? Why did you just come to like the conclusion now?
How long have you been in the live?
Probably now about an hour and a half.
Okay, so I definitely said within that period of time that obviously people were saying that there was like manipulation. They were claiming that obviously what was said back then, Red was saying there was a whole thing to take her down.
Which I stand by.
I wanted to show that I wasn't part of that.
There you go.
What I said was independent, and like I said, they must have been like, fucking hell.
The reason people are in his comments are because they, you know, obviously when you love a creator and you believe everything that a creator's saying, you're going to go hard for them. Do you know what I mean? It's just the way TikTok is. But if, you know, the ZI have actually opened their ears and watched and really listened and didn't go in there full throttle, they would have actually understood. Do you know what I mean? Everybody has a right to defend themselves. And like I say, it was nothing personal against Zach. It was just to clear his own name, which he had every intention of doing. But I do feel like, you know, when you've got like whole communities going in there and, you know, pressurising the poor guy, I think it's a terrible look, really. Do you know what I mean? Because what you're trying to do is collectively shut people down from speaking their truth. And that's why, you know, you're going in there to do it. You try and stop people from speaking out, because the problem is with the ZIB is they don't care about other people's mental health, but we have to care about Zach's mental health. But you're okay, ZIB, aren't you? Going into other lives, comment sections, and, you know, doing what you do. But you had no thought of anybody else's mental health. Thank you, Claire. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Claire, my darling. Big up, Claire. Love you, Claire. You know, they're like the cult, one of the worst communities for it, and it's really toxic, really, really toxic. But, you know, they're entitled to defend him. Thank you, Rosie, thank you, Smithy. It's what communities do. But Fact Freaks Live weren't the one for it yesterday.
Hello.
Hello, Jess. So you know 100% what happened?
Well, what she said was they were in Amsterdam. They both got quite messy. Her phone wasn't switched over, so she couldn't use it abroad. So she couldn't make phone calls or anything like that. They were planning to go home, bumped into some people, and she felt like she was going to get robbed. So she just got a bit scared and she was like, no, I want to go home. And she kept saying to Zach, I want to go home. And Zach was like, yeah, we'll just go to another bar, blah, blah, blah. She was like, no, I want to go home. Can you ring a taxi? And he said, no, my phone's dead.
Right, and then, okay. Sorry, Jess, I apologise, guys, if I've got it wrong. This is what I'm saying. Like, okay, so I apologise for that. This is what's happened.
So he said his phone was dead, and then 5 minutes later he was on his phone. So she was a bit like, why did you say your phone was dead? I want to go home, I'm scared. And I think in the end they did end up going home together, but I think what come across was she was upset that he'd lied about his phone being dead when initially she wanted to go home.
Oh, okay. Thank you, my darling. Thank you.
Right. You'll have to kick me out, though, because I've got no bloody idea how to get out of there.
Thank you very much, guys. I do apologise about, you know, what I said. I've just, you know, I've got the wrong end of the stick. It's my brain. Right, okay. Thank you for that. So that's what's happened. And then also she said that he stole from her. I don't know. She hasn't said. What was stolen, I don't know, but at the end of the day her feelings are valid. She is allowed to be upset, and people shouldn't be going at her for it if that's how she feels. Do you know what I mean? And I know that it would have took her a lot to come on. It may not be a big deal for you. It may not be a big deal for you, Miss Al, but obviously it's a big deal for her. So yeah. And like I say, her feelings are valid. Absolutely.
Good morning.
Morning, Melzy.
Good morning. I just wanted to give, for people who have never been to Amsterdam, I've been here quite a lot of times, right? And let me just tell you that the place is really known for being rife for these kind of things, like robbing people, etc. And the minute you step off the train from the airport to Amsterdam Central, and there's a bridge that you cross over to get straight into the town, there's gangs of people waiting at these bridges offering you OKE, weed, anything you can. And what they do is they follow you. If they know you're a tourist, if you're wearing, one of these things you wear around your neck with keep your passport and all that in, and they follow you. And the minute you say anything to them like no thanks, they know straight away you're from a foreign country, and they just harass you and harass you and harass you. So I just wanted to kind of paint a picture about how this things does happen there, and it's rife, and they don't give up. They just keep prodding and prodding and prodding you. So I can see how she felt scared. It is a scary place to be in a city like Amsterdam, where there's a lot of dodgy folk.
Yeah, for me, oh my God, Rachel, you've got my name right, Donna Hanks. Oh my God, well done. Like, obviously there's more to it than what's been said. You know what I mean? I don't think they're going to fall out just over that situation. And it's for her to speak on, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I just want, obviously anywhere you go is dodgy, right? But I'm just trying to make a point that there are people that are actively sitting there waiting for tourists coming off of trains and buses and whatever, and they do target them to try and sell products. You know what I'm saying? I got attacked once as well at my door of my hotel with somebody with their finger inside their jacket, kidding on it was a pew trying to hold. Yeah, I was with my brother at the time, and we knew it was a finger. We could tell it was, and we kind of laughed it off and stuff. But for some people, obviously, it's real, right? And there is a lot of robbing, pickpocketing, all this kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to say that for a woman there on your own, or being drunk, or being in a state, because I thought they mentioned yesterday about mushrooms. Did they not take mushrooms or something? Did she not say? I'm sure she mentioned Turnzak took mushrooms.
I don't know.
So if she was hallucinating or whatever, I don't know. So
I don't know, and I don't think, and I just want to say, Amsterdam is known for the magic cookies and all this stuff. That's why people go, isn't it, to participate in it. So I don't think there's anything wrong in actually going and doing that. But it can be dangerous if you don't know your whereabouts, or it can be dangerous.
Yeah, so a lot of people in the comments are saying, she mentioned that when they got off the plane straight away, they took some mushies and stuff. So if she was feeling obviously hallucinogenic and not her full self to concentrate, and then obviously that's going to make her even more freak out, right?
Yeah. Like I say, I know people are saying it's not a biggie, and to them it may not be, but to her, what she's experienced, friendship-wise, it's a biggie thing to her. Do you know what I mean? I've had friends that have felt away, and I've felt like it isn't a big thing, but they think it's a bigger thing. And, the feelings, everyone's feelings are valid. Delusive Angie, darling, nobody is more embarrassing than you, Delusive Angie. Nobody on this platform is, literally as embarrassing as you. So why don't you piss off out my life, you jealous bitch, and head over and open a bottle of wine to make yourself feel a little bit better.
Right, listen, I'm going to nip out. Donna, thanks for letting me in. I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, Donna.
Angie, darling, it's time to wash your knickers. And I'll tell you for why. Because if it was me or Alex or DG or someone that you didn't like that left a woman in Amsterdam, left her mate, you'd be jumping all over us about it. So you're very biased. You proved it this morning. But yeah, if it was me, Alex, DG, Dave, someone that you didn't like, then you would be jumping on us saying how we endangered a woman. So go wash your knickers, go hang them out on the line, and I hope they get stole. Now piss off.
Who'd want to steal them, to be honest? Ain't nobody want to steal Delusive Angie's knickers. Not even the knickers want to be part of Angie, you know what I mean? Even they fucking protest about being so close to the Bunda and the Ginger Jungle. Yes, nasty. Anyway, let's carry on with Nicole.
I'm not going to sit here.
Imagine Delusive Angie, of all people, coming to tell you that you're embarrassing. Thank you, Maz. Delusive Angie, who's, let's remember where she got a platform from, doing sexual acts with a dog, a dad, a brother, who doesn't exist, by the way, sits there pissing her knickers. Please, Delusive Angie. Nothing is more embarrassing than your fucking digital footprint, darling. Do you know what I mean?
out that energy and waste my breath and waste my words. I'll leave him tell you guys. Ask him what happened in Amsterdam. 10 months I've kept quiet. You've seen me interact with him because you see the hurt in me now. And I know when you guys know the truth, you guys will feel the same. 10 months. And I'm done. I cannot turn on live. I cannot do anything. This is me done.
Oh no.
Done. Pretend.
Hello.
Hello.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yes.
I'm getting puzzles and requests at the same time. Sorry. I'm getting spam requests and puzzles at the same time, guys. I do apologise. I weren't being rude, but we're in this, we're in a serious conversation here. Yes. What embarrassing is being knocked off the popular into any exactly that. Vigilant viewer. Exactly that. Guys, I weren't being rude, but we're in this, we're in a serious conversation here. Yes. What embarrassing is being knocked off the popular into any exactly that. Vigilant viewer. Exactly that.
Done big. And today you wanted to speak my name on Miami.
Thank you, PJ.
What happened in Miami, Zach? You wanted to go live at 3 a.m. in the morning just to upset Miss Red when I had the opportunity of a lifetime, a red carpet event that I needed, and same words, and you'll see it on the FYP. Someone wanted their beauty sleep. Yes. I wanted to sleep and I wanted to be fresh for my red carpet.
Get that.
Something that we worked together for.
Thank you, Sharon.
But again, all you cared about was upsetting other people. Did I guys ever tell you that? No, I've kept my mouth quiet. We have not spoken, we have not been friends since November. Have I opened my mouth? You have seen me in the comments, you have seen me do everything. But behind the scenes,
Thank you, cousin.
And this is me done. So done. And I can't pretend anymore. Can't do it. Done.
We'll see how that plays out, guys. But I do think, like I say, I'm not saying this because, I don't like Zach. She's entitled to come on and, air her grievances. Do you know what I mean? Especially as she hasn't spoke on him. She hasn't really, been on the drama side of TikTok. She's over where she is singing and he was poking her, basically. So, yeah, and this is the thing. Like, when you sit and poke people, they are going to feel away and they're going to want to speak out. So, and this is what he does. He sits there poking people. Poke. And when you go back, you're the problem because his mental health is so bad. Do you know what I mean? So are we all wrong? Can we all be wrong? I don't think so. Right, what am I going to play next? We'll just see how it plays out, guys. Red is a liar and that she didn't go on Fact Freaks live to get money back and plays an old clip of Miss Red. Oh, Canadian Angie, it's really funny that you should sit and call me a liar, bearing in mind that you're lying about your whole existence, darling. We've seen the filter slips where you sat there toking a fucking cigarette, darling. Yeah, we know that you are who you are. And you want to sit here and call me a liar? Thank you for the harmony, you queen, you menace. You want to sit here and call me a liar? When you're lying about your fucking whole existence, darling? So do I care what you have got to say about me? Absolutely not. Nope. Absolutely not. Do we care, guys, about what Canadian Angie's got to say? Are you here causing trouble? Are you in here causing trouble? Yes, you are. Thank you for the monies, though. She's in here causing trouble, guys. She knows what she's doing. Yes. Don't be expecting that back, by the way. Thank you very much. Right. We'll have no nastiness in the chat. Out. No, we don't want unis, Danny boy. Absolutely not. No unis, thank you. Yes, the heart me was enough. I'm sure that will wind up Delusive Angie, Canadian Angie, and everybody else. So she's got a drama for the day there. Do you know what I mean? I see the play. Thank you, Louise. No, I don't want a universe, thank you very much. See, trolling me again. You really, look, she doesn't want in the clique. She's heavily trolling. Okay, guys, she's here for the trouble, and she knows Delusive Angie is going to be sat over her live now saying, see, Miss Red and Evil Queen were friends the whole time. How can Miss Red do this? How can Miss Red do that? So, yeah, we see the play around here. Right, guys, so I was gonna play that Canadian Angie one, and then I thought, no, I'm not giving her the airtime on this iconic show today. CA is gonna give DA, absolutely. Let them waste the money. Thank you, Vince. Yes, waste all your money. I only speak facts sometimes when I'm getting, things wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys, that I got that situation wrong about the Amsterdam. That's why I asked you, is that the truth? Is that what happened? Do you know when you've got ADHD, guys, you've got like 10 conversations going on in your head. Especially unmedicated as well. Right, so I don't want to play Delusive Angie. I don't really care what she's going to say either. I'm just out of fucks to give today, to be honest with you all. I don't care what Delusive Angie's got to say. I don't care what Canadian Angie's got to say, because they're a tag team. I don't really care what Marcus Ems and John Shields are up to. And I don't really want to play Brett. Are you doing boxes? What I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to come back, because I've got someone coming, so I'm going to come back. Your eyes change when you see. Oh, piss off, Dave. Dave, stop instigating trouble. You know very well she doesn't swing that way, and neither do I. Dave Durans. It may be your fantasy to see us go at it, but leave the, the pervertedness out of the comment section, please. Yeah, who thinks Dave Durans wants it? Yeah, that's what Dave Durans wants to see. And he's deflecting onto us, you see. Yeah. Yep. Alicia has her interview with Clout Alert at 1 if you want one. Oh, okay. So, guys, Alicia's got her interview at 1 o'clock, but I've got somebody coming. Thank you, Michaela. So, Dave is naughty, but we love him. Some days. We love Dave some days. Other days he can piss off. Yes. Alicia has had her interview. So, basically, what I'm getting at is, if people feel like they've been done wrong, they're entitled to come on and put their truth out there. Guys, okay? Doesn't mean that they're part of a bring down or a bully up or you know what I mean. Thank you, Stacey. They just want to put their truth out there, and everyone's entitled to do it. Luke is on the way. He probably is, actually. What, with Dave? Yeah. So there's an interview, guys, at 1 o'clock on Clout Alert, and Alicia's being interviewed. So eyebrows. Sally. Let's have a look at Sally. Sally, you ain't even got a profile picture up, darling. You got a picture of your dog. So put a picture up of you, Sally, and let's see what you look like and your beautiful face and your eyebrows, and then, you know, you can sit and judge other people. Do you know what I mean? Until then, Sally, piss off. It's Torian. Yeah, Sally, piss off. Dog's probably better looking. My eyebrows, now the shit. Dave, stop instigating in the comments, please. Thank you very much. You know how you're trying to make me feel. Yes, I couldn't call anyone with mine. This is what winds me up. You know, you got people that probably sat there with fucking last week's pyjamas on, pot noodle stains all down it, do you know what I mean? An overflowing ashtray, and they're sat here dragging me. It's the truth. Dave, stop it. Oh, okay. Top Girl's interviewing Torian at 1:30. Right, okay. Thank you, Amy. Right, guys, I've got to go because someone's coming at 12:30. He is fantasising. He is. I got someone coming in a bit, guys, so I'll probably pop back on for an hour this afternoon. My eyebrows are ginger. Big up the gingers, apart from Delusive Angie. She can piss off. Right, guys, so thank you to Lily. EQ. Savage Stitch, PJ, Bella, Carls, Dee, Claire, Sammy, Lexi, Vince, Anna, Gummy Bear, Pauline, Smithy, Mandy, Fairy Godmother, Stacey, Arlene and Mims. That really hurt. Right, I love you all and I'll see you very soon. Thank you everybody for joining. Moderators, thank you very much for looking after the room. I appreciate every single one of you, whether you send a heart me. I even appreciated Sally's troll comments on my eyebrows. Do you know what I mean? I appreciate it all. Yes. Right, love you all. Mwah. Bye guys. See you soon.